Hello, Aries. Today is Thursday, July 2, 2026, and you're carrying an inner strength that commands respect and at the same time earns admiration. You have a presence that stands out without needing to raise your voice, and a character that knows how to stay firm in the face of any challenge. Right now, several planets and planetoids are creating a very supportive energy within you. Your integrity is one of your greatest values, and even though you might seem imposing today, those who truly know you understand that your heart is generous and loyal. You don't easily bend, but it's important to learn when to stand firm and when to allow yourself to be more flexible, tender, and loving. Something you're already naturally inclined to be, by the way. True strength also shows in moderation, knowing when to yield and acting with prudence when facing the unknown. Don't rush to take sides before you've fully grasped the whole picture. Listen, observe, and analyze. Of course, that's what makes you human. And if you decide to act, do so with the conviction of someone who's weighed every single detail. Your spirit, especially today, needs freedom. Nothing should confine you or limit your ability to grow, to dream, or to choose your own path. You're made to move forward with determination, but also to live with authenticity, to truly be living your truth. Don't let demanding or overly manipulative people pull you into draining dynamics you don't want to experience. Learn to recognize who's only there to receive without giving anything in return. Your energy is like a precious gem, something you must value. Don't give it to someone who won't appreciate it. Helping is definitely part of your nature, since you're a sign that loves to help and make others feel good. Being there for someone, of course, but never at the cost of losing sight of yourself, never sacrificing your own needs or well-being at the end of the day. Act out of love, not the need for recognition. The greatest rewards don't arrive right away, but they do come with certainty when your intentions are pure. Now let's dive into the specific details for love, health, work, and your compatibility for today. In health, make time for your emotional well-being, because it'll be just as important as taking care of your body. Your spiritual energy needs to be channeled. Creative activities, expression groups, or any space where you can explore your personal interests will help you find balance. If you've set aside a hobby, now's the time to pick it back up. Surround yourself with positive people with whom you can share freely without feeling judged or judging others. Creativity will help you release tension and find calm amidst chaos. Avoid slipping into the melancholy of memories that no longer bring any positive value and no longer belong to the present. Holding onto sadness over time weakens both mind and body. So take care of your whole self. Your health is a complete, interconnected thing. Make small adjustments to your eating habits, avoid excess sugar, and stay well hydrated. Your body will also appreciate a moderate exercise routine, preferably outdoors. Meditation, or even just a few minutes of mindful breathing each morning, will make a big difference in your daily mood. On the professional front, at work, some tensions may arise related to competitiveness or envy. Don't let these negative emotions infect you. Acknowledging someone else's achievements doesn't diminish your worth, which you already know is outstanding. On the contrary, it speaks volumes about your confidence and emotional maturity. Put in extra effort to be just a little better, not to prove anything to anyone, but to grow both professionally and personally. Avoid getting caught up in power struggles, comparisons, or pointless conflicts. Everyone moves at their own pace and faces their own challenges. By being kind, even to someone who's been harsh with you, you're quietly demonstrating your moral superiority. Life will take care of putting everyone in their proper place, because in the end, we all have to answer for the same things. Focus on doing your part well, on what you know you do best in your work, knowing that you're one of the signs who excels at it, contributing generously and keeping your conscience clear. Remember, it's what you do when no one's watching that truly defines your integrity. As for those of you searching for work, today any kind of job interview will be quite subtle. Your conversation, influenced by the planet Mercury, will be very smooth and fluid, yet equally measured and restrained. So you'll give direct, clear answers without beating around the bush, which is especially helpful if the interviewer is in a hurry or wants responses without a lot of unnecessary circling. So in that regard, good news. Financially, you're likely to receive an unexpected boost. It could come from an unexpected source or as a result of past efforts that are finally starting to bear fruit. See, if it happens, it happens. Either way, handle it wisely. Don't let money catch you off guard. So plan ahead, set priorities, and avoid impulses that later lead to regrets. Think carefully about what you truly need and focus on what adds real value to your life. Avoid hoarding unnecessary items or falling into superficial spending. Consider putting a portion of your income towards something that helps you keep growing, whether it's further education, work tools, or a small personal project. And don't forget to set aside a little for a charitable act, no matter how small. Today, you're going to feel more generous than usual. Maybe it's giving a little to someone you know lives just down the street and could really use it. Okay, so if you feel like doing it, go ahead, no problem. Because charity has to come from within. Giving without expecting anything in return is a powerful way to thank the universe for all you've received. Money used wisely can be a tool for well-being, not just for you, but for everyone around you. The thing is, you'll be putting it to good use in the end, and that's very good. As for matters of love, if you're feeling lately that love is taking longer to arrive, don't panic. True love doesn't care about clocks or outside expectations. It shows up when you're ready, emotionally prepared, to receive it and truly appreciate it. Don't shut yourself off emotionally out of fear of getting hurt. We've all been there at one point or another. You're someone with a tremendous capacity to love, one of the most noble hearts in the entire Zodiac, and you deserve to be loved back with equal intensity. Loneliness only serves a purpose when it's used to heal and grow. But it shouldn't become an excuse to pull away from new opportunities. If you're already in a stable relationship, today is a great time to take a deep look at it. Ask yourself what needs to be improved, what could be strengthened, and what little details may have been pushed aside. Honest communication, free of blame and full of room for affection, can work real miracles. Cherish what you have, and don't take feelings for granted. Small gestures can become the missing spark. Learn to listen without interrupting and to be heard without being interrupted, and to express yourself without fear. Love needs mutual respect to grow, and today you'll have that with your partner. Whenever both of you put in the effort, whether you're single or in a relationship, remember what was said before. You're in a healing process. Take the time you need, not the amount society tells you need. On the energetic level, today you're in a phase of personal expansion. Your energy is on the rise, and that's evident in the way you walk, speak, and connect with others. So take advantage of this to get moving on those plans you've been putting off for too long. You don't need everything figured out to get started. You only need to take that first step with confidence. You're ready more than you realize. Today, what you should focus on strengthening is your discipline, your ability to listen, and your empathy. Value others, ideas, and opinions, even when they don't match your own. You don't have to impose your perspective to be heard. Learn to observe without judging, to share without needing to win. The more generous you are with your attention, the more pathways will open up toward. On the negative side, watch out for provocations, malicious remarks, and people who try to unsettle you or lure you into temptation. They don't deserve your attention. Guard your peace like something sacred. Avoid meddling in other people's affairs or jumping to hasty judgments. Life always ends up revealing the truth with remarkable clarity. You don't need to carry guilt that isn't yours. Live with calm, act with awareness, and stay true to your own values, which are truly beautiful, by the way. And if you're studying, if you're in a phase of training, remember that the path won't always be straight, simple, or easy. There may be stumbles, frustrations, moments when you wonder why in the world you decided to study this, and times when you'll want to quit. But that's exactly where your true character is shaped. Every mistake is an opportunity to learn something new. Consistency is going to make all the difference. Organize your study space, stick to your schedule, and always strive to stay motivated. Make learning a priority and also nurture your inner light. The strength to keep going will come from within you, and today, the stars are watching over you. As for compatibility, today is a wonderful day with these 3 signs. First of all, with people from the sign of Pisces. A boost in prosperity comes from connecting with individuals of this sign. Throughout today, take advantage of their guidance, experience, and communication skills, which are key to reestablishing strategies that translate into positive results for you. Remember that to maintain smooth flow in your business dealings. If this applies to you, it's essential to create prosperous dynamics. Second, with people from the sign of Capricorn, tackling the challenges that arise today won't be easy without having those born under this sign available to you. You're known for your tremendous willpower, but this would be like swimming upstream if you don't have allies within the spheres you've set out to conquer. And third, with people from the sign of Virgo, today you might find your social standing pushing you to stay put in places with a certain level of tension. If you're worried about coming across as rude, don't fret. There's always room to apologize later. Trust the guidance the universe is offering you through people like this. On the downside, you might experience a minor disagreement or emotional distance with someone from the sign of Aquarius, but remember, that only applies today and only if you end up in a fight. Wishing you an absolutely wonderful day. See you tomorrow, Aries.